Hello and greetings, my fellow Long Darkins, and welcome back. This season of the Long Dark, Interloper, and Tales from the Far Territories DLC. No Hinterland news at the moment. They're still on vacay, as it were. They just take a holiday, so it's at least a couple weeks off. And imagine probably bug fixes, and we're not going to have a whole lot of info. I don't imagine another content drop probably till when it releases on consoles. And so far, I'd say kind of for me, part of it has been a bittersweet DLC, actually. Let's actually just close real quick, and we'll talk about that. Just a second. I've covered some videos before, and I've talked about it for a while. Kind of just took a mental health break from covering that DLC. Oh, but alright, that code is a little... And the socks are definitely questionable, Will. But how much cloth do we have on us right now? So that's okay. It's a little early anyway. Yeah, we're out in the camping office right now. The only thing we didn't grab out here was that fishing hut. One of the fishing huts, which is kind of, it was surrounded by a circle of wolves, and I just could not get out of there for life of me. We're about 29 days on this Interloper run. I haven't been in a huge hurry. Can you put that coat back on, Will? I don't know why you took your coat off. And I'm gonna try, why not? The light shell, it's not a bad early starter. Okay, very nice. I also had one comment that as I was carrying so much, generally that's not when we're traveling. I do carry a little bit more stuff. If I was staying in one spot, we'd get lighter. Yeah. Generally.
So hungry.
I'll try not to swear in the comment section. I don't... YouTube, apparently I can't swear, not that I was anyway. That's been big uproar in YouTube lately, is YouTubers complaining about being demonetized for swearing in the first 7 to 10 seconds in a video. I just generally don't. It's like showing up for work. I got kids that watch this, but anyway. Occasionally I will drop an F-bomb, or another word perhaps, but generally not in the Long Dark though, so you rest assured on that. We're getting off topic, but anyway. We're talking about, because I was checking the numbers for the Tales from Far Territory DLC. Still sitting at really disappointing, and I know at one point Hinterland issued apologies for the launch, but they kind of blamed me for it as well, which was interesting to say the least, like I had anything to do with it. But generally, it's got about 800 or so reviews, mixed reviews, barely 69%, and a lot of that is kind of, I would say, blind support of what it might be, and the development of the Long Dark, which I don't think is 100% truthful to the review of the product that you're reviewing, but I definitely understand it. I myself like to pause review, because I believe it will be good in the end. Hopefully. But it didn't really sell as well as you think, because the Long Dark, if you check the numbers, on Steam, it sold between 3 and 7 million. It's kind of a guesstimate. We don't have the actual numbers. It sold between 3 and 7 million. Can you guess how much the DLC, Tales from Far Territory sold? About 20 to 50,000. Still, good chunk of money, even though Steam gets a third of it. But nowhere near what you would have thought it would have. Maybe the end we'll see. Hopefully it gets better. One I definitely would wait for a sale. There's just too many glaring issues, bugs, and like today I think we're actually gonna head. I know I was talking a little bit. We got our bedroll. I'm gonna head up to the watchtower, lookout tower today. I think. I'm gonna think also about the derailment. How cold are we? Negative 27. I know it is a bit cold. As I'm thinking about heading back to the dam, and one viewer did wonder if we should head out to the ravine. Do we have a nearby rope, though? I wonder if there's one out in the ravine. I don't know if I check the caves or not. We need a rope for that. If we're gonna go down the upper part of Blinka. If I was down there anyway, I might go get the code for the lower part. If you're going down there anyway, I would definitely do it both in one. So, yeah, their DLC, I can imagine, did not sell nearly as well as they would have wanted to. But yeah, right now, the
Can't
best
feel my
numbers I can get
hands.
is 20 to 50,000. That's something I... And later on, the price is going to be more, which... I don't know, that's going to be a bit of a stretch at this point. Because let's break it down at the end of the day. We've got 4 new items. We do have the dough, but that I think that was in the free update anyway. So that's also where it gets a little murky water as well. Don't believe I'm not complaining in any regard to that. But I think they would have got... I just don't know. If you would have done the free update and then the DLC, I think it'd be a little less murky. And the save wipe. That was a big deal for a lot of people. And the console people, definitely not happy about that. So I wonder how the sales will look on that regard. I myself own this on every system, but I'm probably not going to pick it up on every system. I will just play it on the PC. It's also very nice to have the time capsule system as well. But 20 to 50,000. That $20 price tag minus the 33%. Minus other costs. That is not great, but what you got with that was you did get 3 maps. Kind of. Transition areas were nice. Transfer hub felt kind of... I hate to say the word gamey because we're in a video game. But it just a little place to connect all 3. It didn't feel long dark to me. And that's what kind of shakes me if I've been thinking about this all day. About the Tales for Our Territory. Why haven't I been playing it more? Why haven't I been out there making videos of it? Other than I did the map tour. I think it doesn't feel the same as the previous maps. Yeah, it doesn't feel... I don't know, something about it. Let me know in the comments. Like, I spent a good probably 40, 50 hours out in Forsaken Airfield. But I just don't know. But that's also true with Hush River Valley. I actually spent a lot of longer time out in there before I grew to really like it. And I really, really hated Coastal Highway at first. Oh, I loathed it. Now in our old Interloper run, that's where I spent the most time. I think maybe it is a little bit about finding the beauty of that. Oh, talk about beauty though. I do get asked a lot of questions, what's your favorite map in the game? I do have to say Mystery Lake. Ash Canyon's a close second though. Yeah, we gotta warm up first, Will. Yeah, we gotta warm up, man. That's a... Woo! Going kit though, nice. We got some ketchup chips. And another thing. Ooh, magnifying lens though, hello. I don't understand if we don't get the crafted bow. Why are the small arm handbooks in here? Why is the gun thing in here? You can't really use that to get to 5 to get that achievement in Steam. You're always going to be a little short. Unfortunately, for the rifle at least. So even if you get all the books, you're still going to be a little short. So I know it's not laziness. Maybe they just want something to do. But if I can't get the craftable bow in the DLC that you pay for, why do I want this stuff that I cannot use? Is all. Also, the Glaring Mystery, they removed content with the update. Now, the caches, I didn't really care about. It's Interloper, so we don't get it anyway. I always thought at least you should get like a mostly empty cache. It'd be fun to look around. But they did take that with no clear plan on to bring that back. Yeah, lack of communication, I talked in another video, is a big problem for them. But, yeah, that's a whole nother story.
Where's the good stuff?
Where is the good? That is not the good stuff, Will. There's been also another little weird... Like all the little stuff that's been introduced with this update. I haven't had any game-breaking things, but a lot of immersion-breaking. A lot of little things as well. Just weird. And I was looking for a pod on our Dead World run. And I could not find a pod in Coastal Highway for the life of me. Let's warm you up, and then I do want to get that Polaroid. I think that would be lovely. Still that cold. Wow. Well, it's Interloper run. We also have no feats as well. Also, be looking out for a video. I'm going to do a day in an Interloper drop in Forsaken Airfield. I think I might just spend some more time out there just to, you know, get in the love of it. I think that's what it might be as well. I think we're in the right spot. If we have the photo, we should be in the right spot. We got enough time. There you go. You can see that bird sapling from here, right, Will? Wow. I mean, he's really good. Let's go warm up. Alright. I find that slightly hilarious. You know what? I'm just protesting you at the moment. You just go over here. Until I get the bow variant, I'm not reading you. I'm not asking to find a bow. To be able to craft the bow variant, though, that seems to me like that was a no-brainer. Pretty much. Sam, we do have to warm up again. We do have a ton of sticks. And we are going to go hit the derailment next, I think, would be a good idea. Also, remember, you got to go out for that. There we go. I also apologize, that was a little bit of nitpicking there, but I really only, at the end of the day, I want what's best for the game. Also, a lot of things still coming up about that the game's not complete. And technically, yes, that is true, because episode 5, not so late last year, it does... I understand all the circumstances of how this all came about, but from the outside looking in, it does seem odd that we're doing DLC before we finish what we actually promised. I definitely hear that and understand that one, for sure. I'm wondering if I could slither down. I think you should just walk down, Will. We're not spring chickens. Thought about it, though. Because we haven't hit the derailment yet. Derailment's always kind of a tricky issue. We haven't gotten around to... I was thinking about going out to Forlorn Musk. I just need some scrap metal. I think I left the coal at Trapper's. We'll also need water in the next day or so as well. But now that I have a magnifying lens, that's a bit of a different deal. And it's negative 15, so it's
my feet.
Not terrible. Yeah, it's actually a little doe. They've replaced the buck. We have a doe. I think that is still a static drop. It's also a weird thing because I wasn't looking in all the usual spots for bedrolls. That is definitely a wolf.
Too cold to think.
I'm pretty positive. Yep. He's up around that side somewhere. Do you have a torch? I think I'm going to go for this. Or just go.
Come on.
Another sad thing is, modding is also not getting the proper support. And I know at least they're not banning people in the Hinterland forums for talking about mods anymore, but...
Fire's life.
if you do recall, also they promised... this was the year... Oh, wait, that was last year. The year of modding support. And then just radio silent, so... If anyone played the multiplayer mod, it was a little silly, it was fun, but it kind of highlighted some of the great stuff that could be done with modding. A lot of other slight variation mods, Sixes bundles, other things, etc. I think TLD could have a great modding community. If we could just get a little bit of a... You know, they take a little time to do some development support, so maybe some tools to do it proper. I think it wouldn't be anything over the top, it wouldn't be crazy. Alright, we need to get some water as well. But these are little ideas I'm just throwing out here as we're trying not to get murdered. Okay, we're definitely warm enough now. What do we got? What are we working with? I might let you have a little bit of this. I probably won't, though. I'll think about it. I could do that at 0.5 and 0.2, but it's really not much of an XP gain there. Carcass harvesting goes pretty fast. Generally not worried about it. Drop you as well. I do like the meat textures, though. The dough was a nice touch as well. The Looter of a Hall I have really enjoyed. That was also part of the free update. Yeah, you've got 15 minutes. Anything else is going to take, like, at least half an hour, though. Well, no, you grab that real quick.
Might have to drop some gear.
Not being dramatic. Could actually do some stuff at the camping office. If we're going to go to the dam and back. I mean, we're going to come back this way anyway. Not a terrible idea. Let's go check out the drill bit. There's something around here. Pretty sure it's not a bunny. That was way too heavy to sound like a bunny. Very weird if it was a deer. Hello, sir. What do you got for me? Ah, shoot. And empty. Alright. We're getting back, Will. Don't worry. And we got a wolf on that far backside there. $40. Why don't we just finish the meat? Yep, thank you. Get some water, and I think I could. I don't think that would boil out by the time I got the hide done. We got it done? Okay. Just in case. A little bit of a light fog day, but not bad.
Dropping you.
Okay, do you want to grab, since this is early game, we do want to grab the gut as well. It'll be about half an hour. That's not a terrible idea. And if we do have to leave some water here or something, that's not bad. I am going to get everything, though. And really, you'd probably want to take the extra 10 minutes to get that by hand for more XP, but getting a little bit late in the day. And alright, ladies and gentlemen, we got carcass harvesting level 3. Very nice. But now 25% reduction in meat harvesting times, 50% by hand, and 10% reduction in hide or gut harvesting times, which is very nice. So we're about 2/3 of the way there to 5. Generally, a couple bears will get us the rest of the way. Make sure we have enough water for our travel out here. And we did actually finally find a bedroll out here. Head rolls for me in this run have been, yeah, rather difficult. One of the main reasons why I brought up that rant earlier a little bit was because I was reading through the reviews. I kind of brought an interesting point. Because some of this has not been retroactive and some of it has, some of the changes they've done and fixing things, etc. So you've had to start a new run to get that content. What if some of the new content you get in the DLC now, what if it's not retroactive? Just something to think about. Yeah, I don't think they're gonna save wipe again, of course, because they had a new save filing system. But if I have to start a new run, that becomes a little bit of an issue. I think we got 24 minutes left. Let's call it good. I'm gonna be have a little bit of a sin on me, I think. Oh, just a slight one actually. That's not terrible. Oh dear, I think. I think we head back. And I can drop that off and then we'll get set up proper and we'll just go straight through tomorrow. Just really for scrap metal, I mean there might be a couple around the farmstead and Forlorn Muskeg. But not enough for what we want to do. The dam, that's got actually a lot of shelves. I don't think that would be terrible. And once we get that done, we're going to head right up to the summit. And then we'll get along, I think we'll plan crafted clothes. Maybe getting some fishing. We'll go after that tentacle backpack and the... Well, the regular crampons aren't really a hurry anymore. Which is one part of a journey I kind of enjoyed. I like going out to Ash Canyon to get all that stuff. And there might be a technical backpack in the transfer hub. But I don't think so on Interloper. I just haven't had a drop yet, maybe. It is range roll, you know. No, I'm turning over new leaf will. I might turn it over again later, but let's not. Throw that. Because we are responsible, Will. Kind of. Right now, are we clear to get home? Looks like. Now, I headed back to also out to the camping office because I kind of want to go along the riverbank in the back because there's a couple areas we haven't hit yet. And that way to make it back to the dam, so it's not a completely wasted trip, I'd say. Don't think that would be a bad idea. From the map, we still got some deer carcasses out in the far parts of Clearcut. I thought I heard something, but I get just the wind. Okay. I didn't leave anything on the floor in a weird spot. Also, no Carl. A little sad, but that's alright. Why don't we put up here so we kind of remember anyway? Trying to do a better job of marking stuff down in the journal as well. Okay, very nice. And it's about... How much water did we end up picking up? 5 liters. That's fine. Do we want to leave stuff currently? Pack a little lighter. What do we don't need? Obviously, Will, have you been picking up a lot of bandages? Yes, yes you have. Cattails I could definitely probably leave. I think we're gonna pick up some on the way anyway. If you don't have a flare gun, I mean... There should also... There's a chance of being a flare gun at the summit, too. They did, get more flare shells. I mean, flare gun is kind of just fun. I like killing a bear or a moose with it. Just for lulz, you know. We did need to cook that at some point. That's getting a little I would say sketchy. You don't really need more than... You definitely don't need that, probably. Put them one at a time, that's fine. So still a little... It's just the water, unfortunately. You can drop that in the morning if we really don't think we need it. But I kind of like that just for traveling, so we don't have to worry about making some later. Okay. Oh, get your cattails, though, because I do want to maybe do a little bit of reading. As long as we have a book handy. Oh, yeah, because that archery's almost done as well. Maybe we'll keep the cattails, too. I think we can definitely get this book done. I need a cattail up. At some point, we'll have a cook-off and get these cooked, because they're almost bad, so you do want to get it cooked. I'll have to wait till level 5 of cooking before we eat it, probably, because food poisoning, not the funnest thing in the world. I've had it once in real life, and wow, that is not something you want. Hey, and already to level 2, very nice. How is that other book going to get us along? Ooh, a good chunk to 3. I like it. It's gonna put you... That's where it should be. Now let's just pass a couple hours. We should heal up alright.
Getting weak.
Right, so tonight... I want to cook that, so why don't we have you, we'll keep you as a decoy maybe, or one more meal tomorrow. And a little bit of cattail. And that should be pretty good. You can see we're going to go through a bit of this water anyway. I do, if we're traveling, I do pack a little heavier. And the minute we went to bed, there was an aurora. Boo. Boo, come on. Hey, but back to full. I think 99% anyway.
I could eat a horse.
Supplies, the camp office. That's not too bad. A little early morning. Hoping for a sunny day. Fire along the way, perhaps. A little worried about the... How cold are we? You know, no. That's just not gonna happen. Negative 33. Nah. How about this? Oh, you've already finished this book as well. Why don't you also... Well, we could use that as a fire starter, too. I mean, that's fair. Let's cattail it up and read a book for a little bit. Early morning hours, it's a little chilly. Don't need to be an early riser. There's not a fire anywhere, Will. I think you've already burned down most of the island. Let's get one more. Not a bad idea. Okay, now, ooh, it's sunny day, too. Okay, water is... Yeah, we burned off a lot of it. I think a couple liters at least. I'm kind of interested in that fishing hut as well. Let's just keep an eye on it. The one we didn't grab. I mean, we'll be passing awfully close to it. I don't expect miracles in there, but you never know. We've also hit the Mystery Lake Overlook. It did have a little bit of a memento cache in it. I do believe that was the flare shells they had locked up. Well, right now, I don't see anything out on the ice. So, I don't know. The pop-in ever since the update's been a little, I would say, worse. So. So maybe, I would say, usually at least a wolf I will see quite a far ways away. But as you did notice, the cattail and all that, the grass kind of popped in and...
So hungry.
And also, of course, the limitations of the Unity engine. A lot of developers are getting out of using the Unity engine. A lot of people going to the new Unreal 5. But I have seen that work some wonders, and never mind. Never mind. They are still patrolling that. Is there gold in there? Wow. You are halfway frozen, but I've got a plan, Will. Don't worry. We will help you eventually.
Cold is making my head feel thick.
Don't worry, we'll probably plan to stop along the way. I think there might be a deer carcass along the way as well. Which would be perfect on a sunny day. I think that's crows. That's 2 sets of crows, actually. Well, there's definitely 1 set of crows up ahead. Yep, okay, we got a body.
Too much
Human
stuff
or
to
animal,
carry.
I'm not really sure. Oh, and hello. I'm gonna stop and pick it up because it is a sunny day and it's freezing. It's not a terrible idea. Boop. Boop. There we go.
I'm so cold.
Another dose. I wonder if that's... Usually that's been the same, though. That you normally would get. Though the buck, you generally are getting more meat now, but the doe is slightly less. I think by about 1/3. Alright, so let's bust out that new magnifying lens. That... Okay, that's a sunny day. What, really? Oh, now it's slipping through the... I saw that, son. I saw you were there. Now you're hiding from me. Alright, fair... Fine. Grand. We got another torch. Oh, Oh, I would rather... Let's use the book and the fire striker. Yeah, I feel like that'd be a better... I can't believe that sun ghosted me. Wow. Was incredibly rude.
Come on.
Yeah, let's just warm up. There might be another deer on the way as well. We'll have to see.
It worked.
I think we have enough. Here, I'll pick up a torch on the way out. Alright, so let's get a little bit of water. 0.6. Yeah, we're frozen, so I have to do it. Yeah, that's definitely a lot less than we normally get. drop that. I don't think that'll take that long to cook, and I might even just eat it now. Give Will a little incentive. Well, I mean, that's half an hour, though. Okay, I'm gonna go get the hide real quick. Really? Still frozen? Come on. Warm up. Now, you know what? Save it. Like saving it, we'll be a little frugal. We're currently on our old Interloper run. I'm sitting at about, yeah, getting close to 900 days or so. Gonna probably put it in semi-retired status for a little bit of day 1000. But I have so much meat, it is astronomical. But no, Will, I'm still not gonna feed you more. Oh, I got him again. I love it. He really thought I was gonna feed him. So now it's 36 minutes, so a little bit better. A little bit. We can't get that down to 28 minutes.
This pack is getting kind of heavy.
Do I want to grab the gut? Yeah, I feel like I do. Just because we're getting that carcass harvesting to 5. You know what? Yeah. I don't think we'd do it any faster. Not that much faster without. Or with the hacksaw, so. I'll get a little bit more. I haven't really been looking at the weather either, so that could be an issue. Oh. A bit of a light fog, maybe? Alright, but another deer carcass down. No, just take a torch and let's go. Might be some cats. I think we got the cattail on the way out of there, though. We got some more birch. Alan's cave, where we could check that out. Oh, alright. I knew he was there and I still jumped me a little bit. Alright, well. Unfortunately, he caught us a little bit. But, I mean, Will, we don't have time. Alright. You really don't, actually. I don't know why you're... Come on. This is kind of disrespectful to the... It's kind of disrespectful to the wolf in general. You know, I'm not letting you... You get... Oh. Well, then. I think he's right around the corner, and that rabbit we saw earlier paid the price. Well. Bit of a shame. We'll put that on the back burner going back to Alan's cave. I could probably do it, but it's getting a little bit later in the day, so I don't think we want to mess with that too much. Oh, I guess I will save that because we do need a torch. Wasn't a really great one anyway. I hang out in the trailer, then maybe next time we'll go get that scrap metal. Combat trappers, grab the coal. And we'll go get those tools. Alright, clear route so far. Oh, does that sun out again? Oh, you're lucky I don't have my bow, man. We would have words. I imagine that might be a corpse over there. It's picking up a little bit again. It's getting a little colder again. Okay, I don't think we picked up that body because the sheer fact that I have so much saplings here. Thank you. Oh, this is a good amount. Wow, we have an insane amount already. Very good. I guess I don't mind if we do. Sadly, you're empty. A bit more the dangerous part. There is often a wolf hanging out in this area. Got a little bit upset. I mean, I could always throw down a gut. Decoy last ditch. I don't think I see. I do see some birch bark, though. I see 2 birch bark. All right. Sometimes those stumps you think are wolves, and they're not. I don't hear any. Looks like we're pretty clear. Beautiful. One of my favorite music stingers in the Long Dark, I think. Or do I want to grab...
Find some place to escape this cold.
Well, let's get inside first, drop that off, then I might go think about getting the... Ain't no reason I couldn't just get it in the morning, too. Yeah, we already had... Just the one? Okay, we had just the one. Alright. Definitely not bad out here. We didn't leave. We don't really need those socks, so... Yeah, we'll just put that in the corner then, I guess. Gotta keep this semi-organized. There you go. And, well... Definitely leave a little bit of water here, too. I am thinking about going to get that. I'll drop a couple liters out front here. What was that, just in case? I don't think they can get through, but you never know. There you go.
Can't feel my hands.
I might just go and read, but we got a little bit of time. General, then let's think about how much. I know also our hacksaw is getting a little sketchy. We'll find a toolbox along the way of our travels and fix that up real quick. Oh no, are you done actually? Oh yeah, the maple's done, the birch is done. But definitely make a bow already. I do have 2 scrap metal. And another hammer. Hammers have been abundant in this run so far. Alright, so scrap metal. Hour and a half. Actually, hacksaw's not too bad a condition. Okay, so that's 6. Let's take a second to think about this. Crafting wise. And I do want to get, you don't necessarily need the hatchet and the knife, but. Okay, so 4 for you. 7, and then how many arrowheads you want, so at least maybe 6 pieces. At least maybe an even dozen would be good. Currently with that 2 we have 6, so we need a bit more. That would actually get it to us. Can you... I don't feel like you could get that in. Maybe I'll try. Nope, too dark. Fair enough. At least we got a little bit. We'll come back next time and finish that up. We'll just leave it in here for now. Okay, so we got 6. Not a bad start. Get that one right there, too. Alright, so let's head over. Probably should just grab the bedroll and sleep inside, but a bed's always kind of nicer, more homey. It's just the dangerous part. Actually gonna leave that open in case I gotta run. Don't hear anything. I think we're okay. Yep. Alright. Well, we're gravy. Very nice. A job well done. I'll need a little bit of water though, but wait 1 more hour, then we'll call it a night. Why must you tempt me, game? Well, let's go check Aurora real quick. I always like to see a nice little Aurora. Especially when I'm standing in the light. They hate the light, you know. I could go over and get some, but we're pretty tired, though. So that's a nice picture. Didn't really get to see a chance to see a Aurora wolf, but that's kind of good if you don't see one as well. Yeah, let's get to bed. And 460, why don't we eat that? It looks a little more green. I think we might need 2 cattails. We definitely picked up more than a few. And yeah, it's the perfect time to get some Z's. Hey, but alright, ladies and gentlemen, I think we live off here. I think we're about a month in.
I need to find food.
Yeah, 31 days, not too shabby. So far overall, Mystery Lake 8, Pleasant Valley 10. Kind of a round distribution of days, so we've not been to one spot for long. So that's not too bad. Keeps it entertaining, keeps it fresh. But I hope you guys enjoyed. Now next time we'll hit the dam, get the scrap metal. We're going to head back out. Mystery Trapper's Homestead, real quick. Grab the coal. Head out. Go out for Learn Muskeg. Get that done. For the tools and everything. But I hope you guys enjoyed. Be sure to hit that like button. It does help out a lot. I'll see you in the next episode of The Long Dark Interloper.